In this video, we'll be converting from pints to quarts. The question asks, an oil change for your car requires 4.5 pints of oil. How many quarts is that? Well, we need to know the relationship between pints and quarts. We know that for every 2 pints, we have 1 quart. Now let's turn this into 2 fractions that could be useful to us. So we could say that for every 2 pints, we have 1 quart. Or we could say that for every 1 quart, we have 2 pints. Now, the one that we will use for this question is going to have to be the one on the right. And that's simply because we are being asked to find how many quarts there are. So I need to have quarts in my numerator. So I have to use this second fraction. Now let's solve the question. So I begin with my 4.5 pints. And because I'm using this fraction, I'm going to have my 1 quart on top and my 2 pints on the bottom. Now we can go ahead and solve this entirely. So 4.5 pints times 1 quart is equal to 4.5 pints times quart. Now my denominator is just the 2 pints. Now because I have pints in the numerator and in the denominator, they're going to cancel each other out. So I'll just get rid of those. Next, 4.5 divided by 2 is going to be 2.25, and my unit will be quarts, because that is all that's left. So now we know that for every 4.5 pints of oil, it's going to be 2.25 quarts. And that's how you convert pints to quarts.